each area available. So go by their store in West Little Rock at 14900 Cantrell Road or do your shopping online at KaufmanLumber.com.
Game time or playtime, we're here all the time.
I wish you had more time.
103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock. It's time to take a walk on the wild side with Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick on 103.7 The Buzz. It's the outdoor show you've been waiting for. Now, here are your hosts of the wild side, Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick.
A good Tuesday evening to you, and welcome to the squirreliest outdoor radio program in America. Well, at least tonight it is.
No doubt.
It's the squirreliest show tonight. I'm Trey Reid. That other voice you hear is the one and only Mark Hedrick. Kramer in the control room tonight, filling in for Damon. What's up, man?
What up, man? I'm here.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, the reason for added security, though, is another squirrely guy. We got the world champion, man. Three-time world squirrel skinning champion, my friend, a colleague over at the Game and Fish Commission at my day job, the one and only Clifton Jackson. What's up, Clifton?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good to see you, champ.
Hey, it's good to be here again.
Well, Clifton has been on here a number of times with us, but probably about a year ago, talking about defending his title that he now has three-peat defended.
He's had his tattoo of that Mike Tyson tattoo on the side of his head.
It's worn off.
It wore off.
Yeah. He had it surgically removed, laser removed.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Going to be talking with Clifton, and later on in the show, near the bottom of the hour, we'll talk to Joe Wilson, the founder of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. We've got some squirrel trivia for you, but that's why I say we're the squirreliest show in America, because we are going to be talking all about...
Joe's going to come in on the hotline.
The Edwards Food Giant hotline, right?
Yep,
at about
exactly.
7:25. We're going to be talking all about the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. That's going down September 13th, so a week from Saturday, at the J.B. and John L. Hunt family Ozark Highlands Nature Center, the Game and Fish Nature Center in Springdale. Lots going on, man. It's the opening weekend of dove season this Saturday. That's the unofficial start of hunting season, even though I think Canada goose and rabbit opened yesterday, but dove season's the one that we that's our marker, for the start.
I've seen some nice goose pics, too, on social media.
I saw a few.
Yeah,
I saw a few of those. We've also got the early buck-only archery hunt, the velvet buck hunt this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But lots going. Hey, a little bit later in the show, duck numbers are out. The duck numbers came out today from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the population status report.
I really wish we could still get those numbers from Luke, don't you? I mean, he was always so happy to give us numbers.
No, he likes giving us numbers.
Yeah, not when they're bad.
Well,
nobody does.
These are from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and partners at the Canadian Wildlife Service and other participating organizations that fly that pond and breeding population survey every year. But we've got all. We'll let you know. And a spoiler alert. The numbers aren't great, Mark.
Dial up, Luke.
But another spoiler alert. And this is maybe a surprise to some people, but the numbers aren't great, but they're good enough for another 60-day liberal duck season next year. Now, we were going to have 60-day season this year. The counts from this year determine next year.
Well, when you can ride
27.
seed ticks out to the blind, it's usually not a good sign. You got a little warm weather,
Well, sometimes that can have an impact. Clifton, we're going to get to Philip Castro with our fishing report here in about a minute, but I want to give you an opportunity to just start talking trash like you do about being the world squirrel skinning champion. Are you ready? Are you ready for a fourth run at a repeat?
I was pushed. I was pushed to the edge this time. I mean, it actually took my teeth to get the skin off the.
Oh, you had to actually put your teeth on the hair.
It was tough. Somebody finally pushed me. But before that, I really had.
How bad you beat him?
I'll be honest.
How bad did you beat him?
About the skin on his teeth.
I was just seconds.
See, if Damon was here, I'd give you that, Kramer. But we're going to go with the bell because I like it.
Thank you.
I never met a pun I didn't like.
No doubt.
Well, Clifton, have you gone into training? Are you?
No. I started rigorously training here this week.
Okay, so this is like, I mean, you're a regular squirrel hunter, so you kind of get the
Absolutely.
you get
It's
the
my
training all the time. Has anybody hit you up for squirrels yet to cook at the championship?
favorite. Absolutely. Every year.
JP Fairhead, probably.
Definitely
Yep.
him. That's my guy. That's my guy. And,
Boy, I
and
called
Joe's
that one.
always,
I
Joe hits
called
me
that
up
one.
too. Yeah, Joe hits me up to bring.
I got
bring
you.
some. Yeah.
I've hit you up before too, so
Yeah,
there's no shame in my game. Well, let's get the fishing report. We're going to talk more throughout the evening tonight with Clifton Jackson from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, also the three-time defending world squirrel skinning champion. And again, on the Edwards Food Giant hotline a little bit later, Joe Wilson from the world champion squirrel cook-off. But let's check in with this week's fishing report.
It's time for the Trader Bill's Outdoors Fishing Report. With locations in Hot Springs and Little Rock, Trader Bill's is your one-stop for all things outdoors.
And he's also coming in on the Edwards Food Giant hotline. It's our buddy Philip Kastner. Philip, how are you, my man?
And thoroughly confused.
Yeah, no doubt.
Squirrely kind of a deal.
Well, we're getting squirrel tonight, man. But you don't. I mean, you can. Hey, you can talk about squirrel hunting if you want to, or we can talk about using squirrel tails for MEP spinners to catch fish with too. We can do that. Whatever you, any way you want to take it, Philip.
There's 100 reasons to kill a squirrel. That's for sure. We're going to talk about a short list of fishing because guess what's going on, guys? It is the end of summer, beginning of fall, whatever you want to look at it. This time of year, normally we're watching the lake levels drop. The shad are getting smaller and smaller. That's what the fish are chasing, and that's why Zark spook, a small buzz bait, 8 1/4 ounce buzz bait, a small pop R, P60, or even the 50s if you can throw.
Yeah.
That's what all the fish are chasing. They're chasing small shad. Whether you're Washita to Gray or Greason or any of the area lakes, that's what they're chasing, some small lures, and you've got to be able to throw that kind of a small thing.
And the other thing,
The CFL Super is coming up on Hamilton, September the 20th and 21st. A lot of guys are starting to get ready for that. Last chance to make a big dent in your points if you're getting ready for VFL.
And Philip, understand Trader Bill's High School has joined TBF, so that sounds like it's going to be a great partnership there.
The high school circuits are all hubbed around how you qualify.
Correct.
And we are trying to position all the kids in the best position available for them to do good. So that's why I kind of made a switch.
This is my favorite time of year because it's the end of wave runner season.
Hey, don't
You
forget,
and every fisherman.
Philip sells boats, okay? So easy.
He doesn't
easy.
sell wave runners. Oh, God. It's just,
No.
You do. Yes, you do. But, it makes it tough
this
out
coming Saturday is opening of dove season, guys. My goodness.
Yep.
Is it finally here? You circle this date on your calendar 12 months ahead, and this coming weekend is opening of dove. Goodness. Trader Bill's has dove vests and ammunition in stock. Deer season, like you all hit on, is right around the corner. We have a big selection of deer corn and feed of many different types and stuff. Millennium deer stands, 3 different kinds of Millennium deer stands in stock.
Right.
We've got a big selection of straight wall rifle ammunition and guns in Hot Springs. If you're looking for anything to go have fun, please stop by.
Philip, are you going to be out there popping caps at some morning doves this weekend?
Absolutely. Dove season for me is near sacred. It really is. I mean, my girls, my kids, my granddaughter will be with me this weekend. Opening a dove season with kids is the driving force of hunting season for me. Kids are involved in every aspect, but it's warm. It's a great time of the year to have the dogs out there for the first time of the year and the kids with you, and that's where we're all going to be.
Well, it ought to be fun. I'm with you 100%, Philip, because it is a far more than the opening day of a migratory bird season. It is a cultural event here in the natural state.
Send us some pics, Philip.
Look forward to to banging away. Philip actually went and did some practice a couple weeks ago, so I'm hoping for some good shooting this weekend. Philip, shoot straight.
Loose.
It is. I even rubbed a blister on my middle finger on my left hand from shucking that 870 at the Sporting Clays range.
Nice.
Philip, we got to get out of here, buddy. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Philip.
That is Philip Kastner on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline. Back with more Wildside.
It's time to hit the lakes and rivers, but before you back that boat into the water, stop by Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock, because the boat ramp is a bad place to discover a dead battery. Jacob Johns and the crew will take care of you like family and make sure you're charged up and ready to roll before you make the first cast. Bad batteries take your fish finder out of the equation, and you can't stay on the fish if your trolling motor won't turn. So take charge of your fishing fortunes with a trip to Battery Outfitters, 5915 JFK Boulevard. Crane Chevrolet in Little Rock is among the small number of Chevy dealers to earn Chevrolet's Mark of Excellence Award. It's reserved for dealers who have both high sales performance and excellent customer service ratings. When you visit Crane Chevrolet, you won't just understand why they won the award, you will feel it. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, let Crane Chevrolet show you the incomparable customer service that's made them one of the country's top Chevy dealers. Crane Chevrolet, I-30, exit 130 in Little Rock, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros has been serving the community for more than 15 years. Locally owned and operated, we offer a wide range of name brand tires, wheels, and automotive service you can trust, so your dollars stay in our community. All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros, where customers are treated like family. Service like your daddy used to get. Visit in store at one of our 2 locations or shop for tires and service online at allabouttireandbrake.com.
Spring and summer may be behind us, but that doesn't mean there's not a good reason to get out to Lake Maumelle to enjoy a day on the water. Trey Reid here from the Wild Side to tell you about West Rock Landing. Our friends at West Rock have everything you need to enjoy a day on the lake. Whether you're fishing for bass or crappie or just taking in the amazing views of the Ouachita Mountains, West Rock offers bait, tackle, boat rentals, and so much more. Check them out at westrocklanding.com or go see them just a few miles west of Little Rock on Highway 10. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
September is here, which means it's a busy weekend for all of us during football season. If you're like me, baseball season too. Travel baseball was big back on Sundays in the fall. And the one thing that could keep you from maintaining that busy schedule, joint pain, knee, back, hip, shoulder, whatever it is, don't let that run your schedule. Don't let that rule your life. Hey everybody, I'm Josh Neighbors, and QC Kinetics is here to stop joint pain from calling the shots. So instead of laying on the couch, you're out there with your family, your dog, and you're out there until they get tired, not until you do. QC Kinetics, no drugs, no surgery, no long recovery, just a smarter, more natural way to get your freedom back. And also, that first consultation, absolutely free, so there's no reason to wait anymore. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today.
Summer is here, and so are soggy wands and muddy paw prints. Caddy's Touch Landscaping specializes in transforming outdoor spaces with refined solutions, drainage systems, retaining walls, and flower beds designed with ease of care in mind. Plus custom decks, fencing, and synthetic turf design to help clean up your kids' play areas and pet runs. Customize your space to enjoy year-round. Call Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Let a Caddy's Touch turn your dirt into dreams.
Razorback football returns to War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock for an in-state battle against Arkansas State on Saturday, September 6th. Tailgating, the Hog Walk, running through the A, and much more returns to the capital city for the 77th season. Experience game day in the Rock by securing your tickets today at ArkansasRazorbacks.com or by calling the Hogs at 800-982-HOGS.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're back on the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you on a nice Tuesday evening here in Arkansas. We've got the looking for a four-time world squirrel skinning champion, Clifton Jackson. He's also a biologist over at the Arkansas Game and Fish
we just
Commission.
found out, a fisherman.
Oh, you know what? I was most impressed, Mark, when he showed that photo to us during the break on his phone. You know, did you notice what stood out? It was some beautiful salmon that he had there in Alaska, but he was using a fly rod. Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. Tell us about that trip, man.
That was an awesome trip. I mean, it doesn't get any better. That's my first fly rod that I actually purchased and had waiting on me up in Alaska.
Have your name in it?
Oh,
like
you
your
bought
rifle?
it and had it like.
I bought it and had it there. I bought it there.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'd be waiting on me. You know how it is traveling from Arkansas to Alaska. So,
What kind?
It was a Kenai Red.
Okay.
9 weight.
Nice.
I was not very good at it at first. But
Well, it looked like you did pretty good.
I imagine you probably
stuck
throw in
with it.
some pretty good size flies at those fish, right? I mean,
Yeah, but quite a bit of weight. Quite a bit of
Yeah,
weight.
yeah.
Actually, just a little bit of yarn on a hook.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like an egg, looking like an egg or
A worm or something.
yeah, something.
Looks
I
like
don't-
just yarn. Some
Yeah.
people use a bare hook.
Yeah.
Some people use a bare hook and still.
No,
Yeah.
I think the flash a lot of times gets them. You know, it's like
I think it is a reaction bite.
yeah.
What kind of salmon were those there?
Sockeye.
And that was on the Kenai River. Is that where you were?
Absolutely, yeah.
You see any bears?
Not this time.
Really?
I mean, I don't think any self-respecting bear would be around about 200 or 300 people at about any time.
Did you hear?
We were shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. Is
Just-
that what you are?
I got you.
Definitely, is just like people everywhere.
There was a story that we talked about on Keepers and Calls a few weeks ago. The Seattle Kraken National Hockey League team was on like some kind of promotional photo shoot on the Kenai, and their mascot, Bowie the sea. What is he? The sea
Otter or something. I
No,
don't know.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
oh, it's like not a sea nymph, but it's like it's some sort of sea monster.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he's out there in the mascot uniform, and a bear charges him.
Wow.
Yeah. That
And
would
I'm like,
be
well,
good.
that's what you get for dressing up in a giant mascot
Absolutely.
costume.
Yeah,
I mean, if
and
Lee
then-
Corso went out there with the Buckeye head.
that would be
could
bad.
happen
Yeah,
too. you
yeah.
know?
Well, they Michael Wiley told us about an incredible.
Oh, the moose hunt. Yeah.
Moose hunt. He went on. He said he had a bear story for us, and we need to get him on to tell it.
Well, we're talking about all these big exotic game animals, moose and salmon in Alaska, but one of the most ubiquitous game animals in Arkansas also is the squirrel. We got gray squirrels, we got fox squirrels, and we're going to celebrate those September 13th at the Game and Fish Commission Nature Center in Springdale with the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. And one of the events that's sort of in conjunction with that, beyond the cook-off part, is the squirrel skinning contest. And Clifton Jackson has won that 3 times now, going for his 4th in a row. And bowling, you would call that no, it's a turkey's a 3 is a turkey, right?
Right.
So I guess what is it? A
Quad.
four bagger?
A quad.
A 4-bagger? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't know. There's terminology for it.
He's going a sack full of trophies.
You like actually won a knife last year, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had a nice
Case-
prize package.
Case knife.
Yes,
and,
very nice case knife.
What
Engraved.
how do you get yourself jazzed up, Clifton, when you've won so many times? I mean, I think about people like Tom Brady or the Conquistadors, the world cheese dip champions. How do you motivate yourself to keep going out there and laying it all on the line?
I sometimes I think I'm a very humble person. I just don't get tired of winning, Trey. I would think that I would, and sometimes just the pressure's on. Sometimes I think about I'll take a knee and let somebody else, but it just winning just doesn't get old.
Who'd you beat last year?
Some challenger.
See, he doesn't know his name.
I don't know his name, but I mean,
that's what champions
I'm
do.
telling
Trey.
you, he was.
They look right through you.
He was built. He was tall. He looked the part.
Did he?
I'm telling you, he was solid. He had.
You're
was
saying
on
there's no
services.
rearview mirrors when you're winning so much. You just don't got to look back.
Was he wearing overalls by any chance? That's that's kind of like that's game face. That's a uni for.
He
for
came with it,
skinning.
and I didn't. Yeah, he came with it. Like he said, he pushed me, and before that, I hadn't been pushed.
Well, we're going to push Mark to do the outdoor report now. So, are you ready for that, Mr. Hedrick?
I'm ready.
The Wild Side Outdoor Report is brought to you by West Rock Landing, your gateway to fishing and fun on Lake Maumelle.
Well, Maumell's down about 4 feet, Trey. They're lake looks like it's turning over. We're still on target to hopefully get the ramps in October. They'll take the lake down supposedly 8 feet, then take it back up. So hopefully we'll have new ramps by the first of the year, and lake will be up. We'll be able to go out there and catch a bunch of crappie and a bunch of bass and have a big time. Trout Unlimited Chapter 722. We had
John Bracey last weekend.
Dr. John Bracey on last week. Right. Chapter 722, Little Red River. Their cleanup events this Saturday, September 6th, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Barnett Access, 35 Swinging Bridge, Heber Springs, Arkansas. So we need to do that if you're going out. West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle Tuesday night tournament, Fish Off, 3 to midnight, September 13th at West Rock Landing. And Trey Flip Pallett passed away last week.
Indeed, he did.
A lot of our fly fishermen, Jose Wahabi, Dave Whitlock, Lefty Crabb, they've all passed away. Chico Fernandez still around. We've had him on our show.
Chico and Flip, good buddies. I actually sent Chico a text about Flip when I heard last Wednesday night.
That's what's going on right now with your West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle Outdoor Report.
Thank you, Mark. Well, we're going to hit a break. We'll talk more with Clifton Jackson, the reigning world champion squirrel skinner, and also going to bring in on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline our buddy Joe Wilson from Northwest Arkansas, founder of the world champion squirrel cook-off. More Wildside coming up.
Trader Bill's Outdoors is a one-stop shop for all your fishing and boating needs. They carry Vexus bass boats, Godfrey pontoons, and Taiga surf, wake, and ski boats. Their marine department also features parts and accessories from most boat manufacturers. And if something goes wrong with your boat, their service department is ready to get you back in the game with quality repairs and friendly service. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock, where great fishing and boating began.
I'm Trey Reid from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz, and when I'm looking for a great home-cooked lunch on the fly, my go-to spot is the deli at my neighborhood Edwards Food Giant. There's always a great selection of delicious meats and vegetables, fresh from the kitchen and served with a smile by the friendly folks behind the deli counter. You'll get heaping portions with cornbread or a dinner roll and a drink to wash it down, all for under $9. For home cooking without the hassle of washing dishes, go see our friends at Edwards Food Giant.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side. Let me tell you about Tammy Chase Insurance. Tammy Chase is a wealth of knowledge as she guides her clients through the sometimes confusing world of health insurance and Medicare coverage. I know because she's helped me understand my options and find the perfect fit for me. She'll do the same for you because every client benefits from her expertise and local market knowledge. Give her a call at 501-658-5127. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
It's Justin Acree for CertaPro Painters, and I highly recommend the folks at CertaPro for your next project, whether it's for your home or your business. Interior or exterior, doesn't matter. They always go the extra mile. They painted the exterior of my home before, and what impressed me the most was the attention to detail. They notice a few boards that need minor repairs before they paint them. They will take care of that as well and save you headaches later on. Schedules fill up fast, so get on the schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate now at CertaPro.com.
With Oaklawn Sports, the action never stops and the season is never over. It's now easier than ever to wager on your favorite sports all year long. Go from football to basketball to baseball to golf. Bet on what you want, when you want, with the brand you trust. Oaklawn Sports even offers ways to bet on cricket, rugby, table tennis, and more. If it's a sport, chances are you can wager on it. Plus, it's now simpler to deposit and withdraw money from your account. Bet all year long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
This is Chris Roberts with Southern Bank. You and your business are doing big things in our community. Our financial tools are just what businesses need to succeed, but finding funds for your business can be tricky. At Southern Bank, we make it easy for local businesses to get financing for the things that help with their success. With a variety of loan and deposit products, your business can be prepared with a financial plan tailored for your business needs. To start your relationship with Southern Bank, visit us at southernbank.com or stop by one of our convenient branches. Member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
It's time for this week's Tammy Chase Insurance Outdoor Trivia Question. You may not know the answer to this week's trivia question, but Tammy Chase has the answers for all your health insurance and Medicare needs. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
You know what else Tammy Chase does? She gives away a $10 Sonic gift card to anybody that answers our trivia question correctly each week here on the Wild Side. And so get ready, folks. If you know the answer, give us a call at 501-661-1037. 501-661-1037. I had a whole plan to do a squirrel-related trivia question, but it's so obscure. I was going to ask you to either know Greek or Latin,
right,
and be able to interpret that into English to how we got the name for squirrel. And wisely, I've decided to get away from that question.
We are the show that has a lot of zeal and no wisdom.
A little bit of wisdom tonight and backing off of that question. So we're going to go a different direction. And then I'll just drop some knowledge on you, make myself sound smart here in a little bit about how I know how we got the name squirrel.
Yeah.
But anyway, so nothing to do with squirrels. Can you tell me, Wild Side listeners, the only state in the continental U.S., it's really in the United States because you can throw Alaska away there, but the only state in the country, the only state in the U.S. that does not have any natural lakes. You know, we talked about this a few weeks ago, a trivia question about natural lakes in Arkansas, and our only natural lakes are Oxbow lakes.
Right.
It's the only natural lake, so we're too far south for the glaciers to have created lakes in our part of the country. So hint, like just keep that in mind. The only state in the U.S. with no natural lakes. If you know the answer, give us a call, 501-661-1037. But right now, we're going to the Edwards Food Giant Hotline and bringing in our friend, our buddy, a guy I hadn't seen in person not nearly soon enough, the one and only Joe Wilson, founder of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. Joe, what's going on, man?
Man, I've just been sitting here listening to all your commercials thinking about how good it would be to be a sponsor of your show.
You could do that.
Joe, let me put you in touch with our sales department.
As a matter of fact, he's right here.
Chief of Sales, Mark Hedrick, now speaking to you.
Oh, my gosh. You know how to make...
We're prepping. We're getting everything ready. The big day's coming up on September 13th in Springdale. Man, you know, it's hard to believe that, you know, it's been a year since the last time we brought this squirrel party to town, but it is right around the corner, and looking forward to people all across the state of Arkansas coming to Springdale to celebrate our little limb chicken that we'll be cooking.
And we got the limb chicken 3-time world champion sitting right here next to us.
The skinning champion.
The skinning champ.
Oh, you got Cliff in there?
Cliff,
yeah.
yes, sir. There he is, right there, yeah. He's already talking trash, Joe.
He is. He told us a minute ago that he thought about maybe retiring, but he doesn't get tired of winning.
He's addicted to winning, man.
That's what he said.
Well, let me tell you, after that move that he pulled last year, when, you know, Clifton was only born like any other man with 2 arms.
Right.
But whenever he brought in the magic of going straight to the mouth to pull the hide off that squirrel, is a thing of legend.
That's the stuff legends are made of, Joe.
That is.
It really is.
And that's probably the reason he has that thing on his lip.
You know, the funniest part about that was you're standing there, Clifton's three-time world champion squirrel skinner. The guy he's competing against is watching Clifton go from 2 hands to 2 hands and a mouth.
Oh.
And he thought, that's the way this has to be done. So that old boy went to the mouth as well.
Clifton Jackson, the champion and the trendsetter.
I feel like we missed the opportunity to call him a squirreled champion.
A
squirreled champion.
Yeah.
Put that hashtag to the world.
Kramer.
Squirreled.
That's what I'm here for, man.
That is why you're
The
here, man.
Squirreled champion.
Squirreled champion.
Squirreled champion.
Joe,
I
you got to
love
change
it.
the trophy.
It's more than a mouthful to say that.
It is. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Joe, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna bring in Jim, who is
You just
calling.
hung up on him.
Oh no, I didn't. No,
No,
he's
you-
on there. No, he's
Okay,
on there.
good,
Jim,
good.
are you there?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Jim,
good.
you apparently can tell me the only lake in the the only state in the United States with no natural lakes.
Myrtle.
You're exactly
Bingo,
right.
Jim. Very well played, sir. Did you have to Google it, or are you just a man of vast knowledge?
No, my daughter was in the Navy up that way.
Oh, very
nice,
good,
nice.
very good. Well, Jim, congratulations, buddy. Hey, go check out the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off on September 13th in Springdale. I'm going to put you on hold right now, though. Kramer's going to get your info, and we'll get you that Sonic gift card. Okay, buddy?
Thanks, Jim.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, Jim was on
Yeah,
it, man. He was the first
phone
one to
lines
call
lit
in,
up.
too.
He
Yeah,
hit
the
it,
phone
yeah.
lines. I thought that was going to be hard.
Yeah, I did too.
Joe, what you always have something cool lined up for us. What do you got this year as far as odd eats beyond the limb chicken?
Well, probably the worst punishment I could give anybody is the world's hottest squirrel this year.
Yeah.
We really picked it up. I think we're pushing 4 million Scoville on that. It might cause blindness, I'm not sure, but we have ACC crappie sticks coming out of Tennessee. They're going to host a big fish fry for us.
Yeah, I
day
heard
of
about
event.
that. Heard about that.
Townsend Spice and Supply is going to be there. They're going to be doing some sort of barbecue. I'm not even sure what the animals are going to be, but they're going to be providing. Our teams, of course, will be providing food to the public, and you never know. Last year they had some sort of beaver in a pot at one of those booths, and some bacon strong I've seen. So there's all kinds of things. But, Game and Fish is really stepping it up this year, too. There's a lot of activities. One of them, they're going to be doing tree stand safety. They're going to teach that. They're also teaching fly fishing day of the event. They're going to have a
Clifton wants to
slingshot
sign up for that,
competition.
apparently.
Yeah,
fly fishing.
He can do that,
He
too.
did it in Alaska and said he could use some pointers. So maybe we can get him over there before the squirrel skinning
Do we need
contest.
to do some questions?
I think we do. Joe, can you hang out for another segment after this one, or you got anything pressing, like another 10, 12 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, we are gonna play one of our favorite games here on the Wild Side. It's called Shoot from the Hip, brought to you by our friends at Crane Chevrolet. Now, Mark and I and our guests may shoot from the hip, but when it comes to Crane Chevrolet, they always hit their target.
Absolutely, always.
Crane Chevrolet, exit 130 on Interstate 30 in Little Rock. All right, Joe, this is a little rapid-fire question
rapid fire.
game.
Y'all both answer.
Clifton, you answer, Joe answer. I don't care what order, and go, Mr. Hedrick.
Okay, must have on a fishing or a hunting trip. What snack must you have?
Go ahead, Clifton.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. All right, we got jerky.
Joe, what have you got?
I'm going honey bun.
Oh,
Okay,
I like
all right.
honey. All right.
Sweet and savory here.
All right, there you go. Okay. If given the opportunity, would you go into space? That is orbit, moon, up and back, space station. Would you do it? Clifton.
Absolutely, I would.
First ever.
No, last week we had one.
Oh,
Bracey said he would, but
okay.
it's
What
like 2
about
for
you?
10 that
What
would.
about you, Joe?
Up and back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, he does-
Wow,
well,
we've got some adventurous folks here.
Okay. What about down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench, or maybe just to see the Titanic? Would you do that?
No. I think that the Titanic
Yeah, I'll pass on that one.
just a rusty old can at the bottom of the ocean.
What about
Yeah,
you?
I'll pass on that.
They'll go to space, but not the depths of the ocean.
Okay. Cup of coffee in the morning or something else?
Sweet tea.
Okay, Clifton.
Sweet tea this time of year.
All right, there you go. And kind of part B to that. Do you prefer clear or dark liquids?
Dark.
How about you?
brown water.
I knew the answer to both of those before you asked them. I might have imbibed with these gentlemen before.
All right. Here's another one. Either one of you guys eating a pig's foot, pickled egg, pickled sausage, Spam, or any meat that comes out from a red light at a gas station? Lamp chicken.
Man, I'm going Spam, cut thin, fried crisp.
You betcha.
Okay.
Definitely Spam.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely
Me too.
Spam.
I'm a
Raised
Spam
on
guy.
Have
Trey,
you?
Do you ever eat Spam?
I have. I do.
I like a Spam sandwich. A little mayonnaise, little onion, little cheese, fried crisp. Son,
it's the national meat of Hawaii.
It's delicious. They got like 20 different kinds now. I mean, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Okay, one more here. Either one of you, y'all spent time in the woods. I know you have. Joe, y'all ever seen a Bigfoot?
I dated one time.
There you go. There you go.
Oh boy,
that'll count. That
Good
counts.
answer.
How about you, Glenn?
I have not.
I have one. I'm going to tack one on the end. What is your go-to round for killing squirrels? Cartridge.
I know Clifton's a 22 Magnum guy.
22 Magnum, full metal jacket.
Yep.
What about you,
And
Joe?
I'll stick with the 22 long rifle, just to be traditional.
There you go. There
All
you go.
right, all right. That is your shoot from the hip segment brought to you by Crane Chevrolet. Well played, Joe. Well played, Clifton. I knew the two of you were going to be fun to play that game.
No
with
doubt.
us.
Stick with us, Joe.
We're gonna do one more segment with you, Joe. If you can stick around, I want to get a few more details. Let you spread the gospel of limb chicken with our Central Arkansas audience down here. It is a fantastic event. Make plans now. No, the Razorbacks are going to be in Oxford, Mississippi, playing Ole Miss that day. I think, right? Yeah, I think that's the next game. And so, look, get you a hotel up there in Fayetteville or Springdale. Go check it out. More Wildside coming up.
All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros has been serving the community for more than 15 years. Locally owned and operated, we offer a wide range of name brand tires, wheels, and automotive service you can trust, so your dollars stay in our community. All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros, where customers are treated like family, service like your daddy used to get. Visit in store at one of our 2 locations or shop for tires and service online at allabouttireandbrake.com.
Navigating the world of health insurance coverage can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why Tammy Chase Insurance is here to help. Medicare coverage, health insurance, indemnity, life, dental, and vision. Tammy Chase and her team have the expertise and resources to help you figure out the plans and coverages that are right for you. Check them out on the web at TammyChaseInsurance.com or stop by in person at 8414 Counts Massey Road in North Little Rock. Tammy Chase puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Mark Hedrick here from the Wild Side to tell you about our friends at West Rock Landing on Lake Maumelle. I've been fishing Maumelle for decades, and even though I've learned a few things about catching fish on the lake through the years, I've also learned that it all starts at West Rock Landing. If you're looking for a place to hold your next bass tournament, our friends at West Rock are ready to help you take care of the details. Their covered deck is perfect for weigh-ins. They can also set you up with a boat rental for a day of fishing or a day of just enjoying the views and the area's wildlife. Go see them today. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Guys, this sports season, it's game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, the MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. Are you ready to tackle low energy and achieve your health goals like a pro? We got the winning game plan with personalized TRT at Synergenics and Low T Center. Book a free consultation and automatically enter a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to major sporting events in your area. Female patients, you're also eligible. For more information or to book an appointment, visit trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. from janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables. Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at sigmasupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply, that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and GenWealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Mud Connection presents the Hog Wild pregame show with David Basil and Trey Schapp on location this week from Walk On Sports Bistro. Hog Wild pregame show is brought to you in part by Chris Crane Hyundai and the Holiday Inn Express and Suites off Weddington and Fayetteville.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Welcome back to the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. We got Clifton Jackson, the three-time defending world champion squirrel skinner. And on the Edwards Fujon hotline, our buddy Joe Wilson from Northwest Arkansas, the founder of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. Joe, man, you outlining so many great culinary attractions and also stuff that the Game and Fish will be doing September 13th at the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off at the J.B. and John L. Hutt family Ozark Highlands Nature Center. But, man, you know, Joe, one of the things that's always attracted me to the event, and one of the things I think that's so great about it, one of the reasons you started it, it's a culinary event, yeah, but it's also a celebration of hunting and of hunting one of the, you know, probably maybe least respected game animals in the state, and we're elevating it to another plateau. How would you kind of characterize the genesis of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off?
I'm right on board with you, Trey. One of the things that I was just talking about with a group of guys today is, you know, outdoorsmen used to mean a whole different thing than sitting in a box shooting at a deer.
Amen.
And
no doubt.
I think that we really need to get people, our youth, our novice, everybody out in small game hunting. We learned how to hunt. We learned how to walk. It was it's a heck of a lot more healthy sitting or walking than it is to sit in that box eating them honey buns and jerky and watching the football game
and drinking dark water
and drinking brown water. Yeah, right.
And I think it's a missing element. I think it's a big part of why we're missing out on generations of hunters. It's because it's truly hunting to get out and walk and look up in trees and see different environments. The whole idea of just sitting out there and shooting a deer, I'm guilty. I'll sit in a box just like everybody else. But I think we really need to explore this small game hunting. It used to be a heck of a lot more popular than big game hunting, and now it's just on the decline. It's the cheapest investment you can get into the outdoors.
That's what I was going to say. One of the things that Clifton and I have talked about a lot over the years on squirrel hunts and is that it's so accessible. I mean, hundreds of thousands, millions of acres here in Arkansas that are wide open, and all you need is a .22. You don't have to have camo. I mean, it's easy. Some good boots,
a pot of grease, and some flour, and you're done. I'm serious.
Yeah, and you know, we're blessed to live in a state to where, you know, a lot of states, October starts squirrel season. Here in Arkansas, we're all but, Clifton, 60 days out of the year.
Yeah, pretty much you can't go during turkey season. Other than that,
yeah, that's right.
Squirrel season is open.
So, you know,
and so the aspect of it. The other aspect of the Squirrel Cook-Off is showcasing why we do it and to feed people their first taste of wild game. I mean, that's an honor. And to watch people come in with their nose so high in the air that they're around a bunch of rednecks cooking squirrels. And by the end of the day, watching them wait in line like they're at Disney World for another taste of squirrel,
yeah,
I think we're accomplishing something.
Well, it's a fantastic event. I mean, and look, it's been featured on international and national news outlets, CBS Sunday Morning, the Wall Street Journal, Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmern on the Food Network. So it's gotten a lot of attention, and Joe, we appreciate what you're doing
Thanks, Joe.
to draw to shine a spotlight on, like you said, small game hunting and, kind of our culture, outdoor culture here in Arkansas. It's a great event. Looking forward to seeing you, man. And I know you're going to be busy the next week and a half, but good luck. And if we can help you with anything, let us know, buddy.
One question.
Yes, sir.
Is Clifton going to have face tattoo or no face tattoo this year for the skinhead event?
I haven't decided yet. I got to go through my archive.
I've got a question. Y'all, if you don't know the joke, y'all, Clifton showed up with like a Polynesian Mike Tyson style temporary face tattoo a couple years ago, and it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Joe, I heard that there might be a pretty high profile representative of Game and Fish on the judging panel this year. Can you confirm or deny those rumors?
Yeah, the big boss, the new big boss
There
is
you
going
go.
to sit there.
Doug Schoenrock, director of Game and Fish, is going to, Doug literally has a master's degree in meat. Literally.
Well, good. We'll have something to talk about.
No, a lot to talk about with meat. I had him on the Game and Fish podcast, and I think it dropped tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And he knows his meat. He really does.
Okay.
Well, good deal. September 13th, Springdale.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Joe. Take care, brother.
Thanks,
That is Joe Wilson. He is the founder of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. September 13th, as he said, Springdale Nature Center, Game and Fish Nature Center, off of Interstate 49 up there. And
It's time for this week's Keepers and Calls, presented by Battery Outfitters. Sometimes you keep them, sometimes you throw them back. But when it comes to your battery needs, the service and selection at Battery Outfitters are always keepers.
Well, Trey, this is the I learned this weekend thing, and this is a keeper to me because this is fascinating to me. There's an officially and I asked you if you knew it. I texted you and you said you knew about this, but there's an officially designated section of the White River Refuge where it is illegal to harm the legendary White River monster. It's
Mark and his cryptozoology
Yeah, well,
again.
I just thought this was fascinating to me. I've never even heard of it. It was established by the state legislature, Arkansas State Legislature, in 1973 due to the widespread public belief and repeated alleged sightings of the creature. It's described as a large, snake-like, gray-skinned aquatic mammal, 12 to 30 feet long with a spiny backbone. Some people say it's just an out-of-place elephant seal. They say it bellows, and it was blamed for turning over many canoes and even turned over a Confederate gunship. Now, they also say that it's no harm to humans.
Of course, that's always the disclaimer,
Yeah,
right?
always, yeah.
And it won't no harm to
No
humans.
harm to
No
I
harm to
just added
humans.
that part.
No
But
harm
I
to
just thought
humans.
that was fascinating. So that's my keeper this week. We got a cryptid in the White River.
I've got a call, and that's going to be our numbers from the annual waterfowl population status reports report that was released earlier today by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So duck numbers virtually unchanged from last year, an estimated 34 million ducks, but the ponds on the breeding grounds in north central U.S. and in prairie Canada down 19% from last year.
Really?
Now, the good news to duck hunters, there was a lot of speculation. The way that the regulatory frameworks work now is this year's counts will determine the season framework for next year, like a 30-day, 45, 60-day season and whatever the bag limits. And but it looks like it will be another 60-day season next year. A lot of speculation about going to 30 days perhaps, but doesn't look like that's or 45. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. I've got another. I can probably squeeze this one in. I got one more. I got a keeper here. On the Washington-Oregon border, wildlife officials are using drones to scare away wolves from preying on livestock. But here's the greatest part about it. Some of the techniques they use are jamming AC/DC's Thunderstruck, as well as human voices. They've actually used Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver from the 2019 film Marriage Story. And so these blasting these voices from the drone, scaring wolves off, and initial results are positive. They seem to be eliminating some of the predation on wildlife. Hey, one more segment of Wild Side coming up.
To tell you about Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock. They're here to serve your battery needs, from cell phones to hearing aids to power tools. And when it comes to service, Battery Outfitters is second to none. Got a problem with your truck or your boat battery? Just pull in at 5915 JFK Boulevard, and the Battery Outfitters crew will handle the rest. And don't forget to ask about Key Fob Friday and watch Battery Saturday. You'll be glad you did. Battery Outfitters, 501-537-4990 for all your battery needs. I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side here on 103.7 The Buzz. You probably already know Edwards Food Giant as the meat people. And when I'm looking to throw a steak on the grill, my first stop is the incredible meat counter at Edwards Food Giant. Ribeyes, fillets, strips, T-bones, and porterhouses. Whatever your favorite cut, you'll find the best selection of certified Angus beef at Edwards Food Giant. Their prices are great, with weekly specials that will make your next steak dinner as affordable as it is tasty. Go see them today. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people. Crane Chevrolet is a family-owned dealership committed to honesty, integrity, and outstanding customer service. Looking for a new ride? Crane Chevrolet has a wide selection of new and used vehicles, and when it comes to service after the sale, Crane's skilled technicians and modern service center will exceed your expectations. Crane Chevrolet is more than a car dealership. They're a part of the community. Crane Chevrolet, just off I-30, exit 130, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
Trader Bill's Outdoors has the largest fishing tackle selection in the region, including the newest lures and the newest colors, as well as a wide selection of locally made lures that are proven winners on Arkansas lakes and streams. They also carry top-of-the-line rods and reels by the industry's leading companies, and they employ local anglers who are always prepared to answer your questions and set you on the path to success. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock.
September is here, which means it's a busy weekend for all of us during football season. If you're like me, baseball season too. Travel baseball was big back on Sundays in the fall. And the one thing that could keep you from maintaining that busy schedule, joint pain. Knee, back, hip, shoulder, whatever it is, don't let that run your schedule. Don't let that rule your life. Hey everybody, I'm Josh Neighbors, and QC Kinetics is here to stop joint pain from calling the shots. So instead of laying on the couch, you're out there with your family, your dog, and you're out there until they get tired, not until you do. QC Kinetics, no drugs, no surgery, no long recovery, just a smarter, more natural way to get your freedom back. And also, that first consultation, absolutely free, so there's no reason to wait anymore. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today.
If the 25th is the silver anniversary and the 50th is gold, what's the 75th? Well, that's the fresh beef, onions, pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, fries, and drink anniversary. Everybody knows that. Get the #1 Whata meal for $7.50 in honor of our 75th anniversary. A meal like that is the way you're supposed to celebrate a 75th. The Whataburger 75th Meal Deal. Whataburger, what a deal. For a limited time at participating locations.
Looking for burgers, barbecue, beer, bourbon, ball games, and brunch? Look no further than Ouachita Bar and Grill, 915 Central Avenue in beautiful downtown Hot Springs. Ouachita Bar and Grill, family and pet friendly, with indoor and outdoor seating available. Bingo Bango Brunch, served on Sundays from 11 till 3, with live music Thursday through Saturday. Take a look on Facebook to see what events they've got going on this week, and join the fun at Ouachita Bar and Grill, Central Avenue, downtown Hot Springs.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. It's the All About Tire and Brake tip of the week. All About Tire and Brake, because you deserve hassle-free service.
Man, we've been talking about it all night, Mark. There is so much. This is like all the college and high school football fans were jacked up this time last week because it was about to happen.
Yeah.
That's where the sports people of Arkansas are right now. When I say sports, like not stick and ball sports, but our hunters.
Well, it's like I am in March. February, March.
Yeah, you're about to go out there and get on that white bass run or the crappie as they're stacking up. But it's all happening, man. The opening day of dove season is Saturday. We mentioned the velvet buck hunt Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The early Canada goose season is open. Mark mentioned the Trout Unlimited 722 chapter river cleanup on the Little Red River. Arkansas State and Arkansas War Memorial Stadium. Saturday afternoon. Yeah. So much stuff happening. So here's your tip. Man, just go out and do something fun this weekend. Go out and enjoy the great outdoors. And before you do that, go see our friends at All About Tire and Brake. Get those tires rotated. Maybe you need a new set of tires. They got some good ones. I got some KO3s on my truck that I bought over there.
I'll be getting an oil change this week.
I need an oil change. I'm shame on me. I'm a little past due. I tell you what. You pick me up when I drop my truck for the oil change, and I'll do the same for you.
Yeah, and then you can take me to lunch.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You sound like Steve Wildman Wilson. Like, who's buying today?
Yeah, no doubt. And it surely ain't him.
That's your All About Tire and Brake tip of the week. Hey, look, it is time, y'all. Get out there and do some fun stuff in the outdoors. And hey, look, you can go hunt in the morning, go to the Arkansas A-State football game in the afternoon. Go clean up the Little Red River in the morning, then go to the A-State Arkansas football game.
Go out someplace, have a good dinner.
It's just so much.
This reminds me of the
possibilities are wide open.
Back 50 years ago, when we had games in Little Rock on Saturdays, and I mean the restaurants were packed at night, and everybody's out having a big time and great meals, and I mean,
well, those are big nights for you.
Oh yeah, many moons ago. But it's just this time of year is just it's fun. And
it's
then
special.
Next week.
I take the field.
That's when you take the field. There you go.
Thinking about renting a band this time.
You know what? You should have a walk-up band.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Have you ever thought about?
May I recommend a mariachi band?
I think what he needs is to book LMFAO and walk out to Sexy and I Know It.
I never thought I would hear you put that sentence together.
Yeah, right, Kramer, I'm telling you, stick around, buddy, and it will blow your mind on a bi-weekly basis.
I would not have expected that.
But I mean, I can see that. I can see that. Sexy and I Know It. Here comes Clifton with the face paint. I mean,
is there a chance you will have the face tattoo?
There's a chance.
Okay. Yeah. It's something to look forward to, people. Will he or won't he? Matter of fact, we're going to call our good friends at one of the casinos in Arkansas, see if we can get a line on that.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
I'll get Neil on the line right now.
Yeah, that would be great. But so what is it going to take to win it again this year? Have you practiced? I know you hadn't. You just it's an innate ability you have. I know that.
It is. You got to be good at something. You know, and as much as I've done it, and never thought growing up that skill would come in to rise me up to the prominence that I am now. You got to be good at something.
So, how many squirrels do you think you've skinned in your life, Clifton?
That's a good question.
I know. I mean, there's no way to know that, but ballpark.
The limit used to be 8, then it went to 12. I've skinned a lot of squirrels.
I got to tell you, next year when you come on, because we expect to have you on next year, whether you win or you lose, we'll bring you back as a loser because we got to rub it in if you don't do well. But you need to bring some squirrel and dumplings next year because I hear you can cook them.
I'm pretty good at that too.
Yeah.
Can I give you a suggestion when you come back? Talk about yourself in third person because that's what champs do. Like, what to say.
Yeah.
I like that.
And Clifton said he was doing really good. Yeah, that's what we do.
Oh, that would be.
And when Clifton had to use my teeth.
That would be glorious.
And Clifton used my teeth.
Clifton used his teeth.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Man. What do you? I was gonna say. Kidding aside, Clifton does know his way around the kitchen. He is a master of the culinary skills.
Oh, and something else I found out.
His etouffee is
bring something squirrely next time. We got to have. But I was really fascinated to learn last year that a fresh squirrel is much easier to clean than one of these squirrels been laid up for a while.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's especially the challenge of the competition.
Is that what does
competition.
It? Yeah, because a lot of peeps come in there and think, okay, I'm going to be able to do this, and they get
and you don't know what you're going to get. Now, I do think they try to save the best skinning squirrels for the final because it's a head-to-head. So it's not like Clifton goes first and then the challenger goes second. I mean, They're head to head. They're both at the table.
Absolutely.
So you can see like the action, mano a mano there.
Yeah.
But I have seen in some of the earlier rounds, as to increase the degree of difficulty, they'll give them a squirrel that's been in the freezer, and I've seen one fall apart on somebody, and that's no bueno when you're trying to skin, because it's all about taking the clothes off all at one time.
Right.
Now, I'm still
Absolutely.
talking about skinning squirrels here, by the way.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, absolutely. Squirrels like that, I guess evidently there's an occasional coward squirrel that's been shot in the back, and when you shoot it in the back with a 22, it's just
coward.
It's not going to be good. You're trying to.
I think cue the Kenny Rogers, coward of the county, is what we need to close the show with tonight.
No doubt.
Oh my goodness, it's always
Well,
fun
it's
to
been a
have you
fun
on
show.
here, Clifton.
No
Always fun with you
we're going to have to get you in here more often, even when you're not talking trash.
No doubt
about winning the squirrel skinning contest. That's all the time we've got for this week, y'all. September 13th at the Nature Center in Springdale is the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. For Kramer and Mark Hedrick and Trey Reid and Clifton Jackson, so long, everybody.